Welcome to the Agency Nation radio podcast, powered by Trusted Choice and the Big I. This is a special hard market bonus edition, Marketing and Communications, featuring National Young Agents Council members.
Welcome to Agency Nation radio podcast, where insurance professionals turn on the mic and share unscripted stories about leadership, technology, marketing, success, and failure. Stories that help make them the professionals they are today. Agency Nation Radio is presented by the Big I and Trusted Choice. Today's episode is part of the Young Agents Tactical Series, a special hard market bonus series brought to you by the National Young Agents Committee in conjunction with the Trusted Choice Hard Market Toolkit. I'm today's host, Taylor Hendrickson, Director of the Young Agents Council at the Florida Association of Insurance Agents and member of the Big I National Young Agents Committee. I am joined by an incredible guest, Allyson Padilla, an agent from Blanks Insurance Agency. During this conversation, we're going to focus on communication practices and marketing efforts. The hard market has had an impact on every aspect of agency operations. We want to talk through some ideas and practices that you've implemented and been successful. Thanks for joining us, Allyson.
Thanks for having me, Taylor.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, let's kick it off. How are you doing? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I feel like it's a loaded question in our industry right now, but I'm excited to be here with you today, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Let's talk a little bit about how have your communications and marketing strategies changed in the current hard market?
Yeah, so I was just thinking about this prior to our conversation, and I feel like every client I talk to, whether that is just seeing them on the street, dealing with them if they have a question or a change or whatever they may be communicating with our office for, or whether I'm sitting down to discuss renewals with them, we talk about the market. We talk about what's going on, the changes that are taking place, and how it's going to impact them as well as everyone else, because it's not just them.
Yeah. So it's a very organic conversation that you have with them. Do you send stuff out to them as well, and via email or mail?
Yes, we have been a little bit trying to get ahead of the game, of course. If we are receiving communications from our carriers with major changes in the state of Illinois, carriers are required to send notice 60 days prior to renewal if there are major changes to the coverages and or premium. And so we're communicating with those clients ahead of time if they're going to get one of those, in addition to the regular conversations we're having on a day-to-day basis with them.
Oh, absolutely. Have your clients been very receptive of all of this kind of hard market information that you've been giving them? I'm sure it's very confusing for them.
It is. I've been in insurance 16 years, around it my entire life. And never before have we had conversations about reinsurance with our everyday customers. And I feel like we bring that up over and over. Our commercial clients obviously are more attuned to what's going on. They can understand, they see the effects on their business overall, not just with their insurance. And so, we can make that connection for them with their businesses to what's happening in the insurance market. Insurance companies are businesses just like the ones that we run or the ones that our customers are running. And so they're running into the same situations in addition to the issues we have with weather and reinsurance and whatnot as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can you share a success story where your marketing efforts directly contributed to winning a client or growing the business?
Sure. We use a lot of Trusted Choice marketing. We always have since that's been developed. Makes my life a lot easier. I don't have to create things. I can utilize what's being offered to us as Big I members. And so we utilize that quite a bit. That's helped more so in our personal lines department, actually, just getting our name out there and showing the difference that we can make with our clients through the independent agency channel.
Oh, absolutely. Can you go into more in depth on how you utilize Trusted Choice in your marketing efforts?
Sure. I've used the marketing reimbursement plan previously, several years ago, in some community outreach type work that we've done in conjunction with our fire department. That went over very well. And we were happy to be able to support that local organization in addition to the marketing that we're getting from that, of course. And then I use a lot of the online marketing pieces, advertising, and social media posts. Prior to the launch of Social Jazz, I was going out and pulling information from the website and utilizing it. But I was lucky enough to be able to help pilot that Social Jazz program over the last year, where we can utilize that platform and the set it and kind of forget it benefits that it has. And it makes my life a lot easier. We're a small agency, and so I wear a lot of hats. I can spend an hour on that and set my social media for 2, 3, 4 months at a time, even further out if I want to. And it's ready to go and I don't have to think about it again. It's quality product, professional. Obviously, the Big I understands our businesses. We're lucky enough to be able to also customize that marketing through that program to match our agency, add our logo, customize the colors to match the agency colors, things of that nature. And so it really looks like it's coming straight from our agency and isn't just a blank template that we're pulling from the internet. So it's been great for us, super helpful for me. It cuts down a lot on my marketing, social media marketing time. And I've been really happy to be able to utilize that in the agency.
That's so neat. I haven't heard of the Social Jazz yet. This is my first time hearing of it. So it allows you to kind of schedule posts over the 4-month, 6-month time period, utilizing the different marketing pieces that Trusted Choice already has. And you can do your own marketing pieces as well.
Yes, you can customize what they have or not. You can let it be just as it is. They publish a calendar. You can connect all of your social media platforms to it and then choose where to post each time. You can add and remove if you want to, and you can do it. I think you can even maybe do it as far out as a year. I like to go in monthly and just see what we have going on. I do also, post things still to those specific social media platforms. If we have something specific going on in the agency or whatnot, I'll still maybe throw up a picture on Facebook every once in a while, let's say. But I can still go out to Social Jazz, set it and forget it, and get some general things published without manually doing it on the day-to-day basis.
I love that. And you can see all of the engagement through the platform as well. So you can see your likes and clicks and all that jazz.
That is done still through the social media platform.
Okay. So it's just a scheduling assistant. I think that's fantastic, especially like you said, for a small business owner. Yeah. A good question is, how can social media be utilized to increase an agency's marketing strategy?
I think, you use it as, we use it in our agency as general brand awareness. Majority of the general public is on social media, even, youth all the way through, my grandparents. And so you're casting a wide net, having your brand out there, and people seeing your name repetitively is key, not just in your community through your outreach that way, but also, when they're scrolling through on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. What have you done to improve touch points with your clients on top of the social media?
Yeah, so we're using the social media platforms, obviously. We're utilizing a new email distribution program that also incorporates texting. And so we're just getting those 2 programs up and running in our agency, as well as updating our website to be more interactive so that our customers can see what we're doing and reaching out to the broader audience for different lines of coverage that we're trying to reach.
Oh, great. And does the texting integrate into your client management system as well?
It does not. We have to maintain those 2 separate systems, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've heard of a couple that are able to utilize texting through their client management system, so you get the notes of what you know. But yeah. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that you guys are utilizing that and it's been working well with your clients. Are they very receptive of it?
They really are. Sometimes the biggest headache is setup of those things. And like I said, I wear a lot of hats in my agency, so that's fallen in my lap. But the system that we're utilizing will alert you if the clients in their system don't have an email address or a text number. So they send us an email every day of the certain number of clients that we have that don't. Then we can easily reach out to them. And our clients have been super receptive. We just let them know that we're updating our files. We prefer to have an email on file for them for agency outreach. And we've had a lot of good luck making sure those clients are then integrated into the email system as well.
Very cool. Are you active in the community, or any of your team members active in the community with baseball teams, softball teams, sponsoring things like that?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, we're in a small rural community. It's hard not to be involved where we are. We do obviously support a lot of organizations financially through donations and whatnot, but a lot of our team members are also involved in things. We do sponsor local Little League team. We, sponsor school events and other community events, in addition to serving on boards and showing up to different events that are held in town through the Chamber of Commerce or not-for-profits, whatnot. But I would say there is not one person on our team that isn't involved in an organization in the community.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I'm sure that gives the people in your community trust for you to be able to review their policies, especially in this hard market, and just allow you the opportunity to maybe get something that is going to fit them better, be a little less expensive.
Yeah, our agency has been in our community since 1936. I'm fourth generation. So our name is well established in our location. And actually, our slogan is the name you know and the people that you trust. And we stand behind that. I'm not just going to see my clients when they walk in my office or send me an email. I'm going to see them at a school event. I'm going to see them at church on Sunday. I may see them at the grocery store. So putting our face out there as well as our name is important. And so that's one of the reasons that we're so involved, is that it is important to us. We live and work in our community as well as all of our employees do. So it's important to support not just through our insurance efforts, but however that we can.
Yeah, they're your neighbors, they're your friends, they're the people that you get to see all the time. That's a great way to do business. Absolutely. Do you have any other things that you utilize with Trusted Choice and their marketing materials that you want to share? Maybe speak a little more on the reimbursement program with the firefighters. I'm interested in that.
Yeah, so that's going to take me kind of way back into the archives, but we had a firefighter reach out to us that we were well connected with, and they were working on a program for schools. They had a thing that they would take out to schools, kind of an outreach to the community so that kids were familiar. It incorporated a little bit of fun also with fire safety. And one of the things that we were able to do was help them obtain a trailer so that they could take out the items that they had out to the local schools in our county and the surrounding counties and present to those students. So we helped them get a trailer, and then we were able to help brand that trailer with our logo, Trusted Choice logo, in addition to the fire department's logo as well. So,
wow, that is so, wow, giving back to your community in such a big way. That's amazing.
Thank you.
I work here at the association in Florida, and we encourage our members to use that reimbursement program for anything. I mean, trailers for charity, amazing. But even you can use it for pins, notebooks, Post-its that you send to your clients. Just as long as that has that Trusted Choice logo, then you can be a part of that market reimbursement program. So I think that is what a wonderful way to spend that.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it used to be a one-time, but now I want to say it may be an annual.
Annually, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
you
it's
can
something
reorder those pins.
I encourage our member agents to look into that, because it's a huge help.
It really is. All right. So one last question. What advice would you give new insurance agents about marketing and your services?
I would say the first thing that I would encourage new agents to do or new agencies to do is reach out to your association, whether that's the Big I National or your state association. There's a lot of resources. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get your name out there. Like we talked about, social media is the king right now in marketing, in my opinion. That's where people spend the majority of their time consuming information. So utilize what is there from the Big I and get your name out that way. And then once you have your kind of feet under you and things established, you can look at branching out elsewhere. But utilize the associations because that's why they're there. And they really are there to help.
Hear, hear. And I want to encourage all of our listeners to go to trustedchoice.com and check out the social jazz and that market reimbursement program and all of the social media posts that you can utilize. They are a huge help to agency owners, social media managers within agencies, and I think it's a great way to connect with your clients.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, Allyson. That was a wonderful conversation. To our listeners, thank you for tuning into this edition of Agency Nation Radio, powered by Big I National Young Agents Committee and Trusted Choice. Make sure to download the Trusted Choice Hard Market Toolkit, which is available to all Big I members at trustedchoice.independentagent.com. If you have enjoyed today's podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us 5 stars or leave us a review. If you have a story for Agency Nation Radio, contact us at hello@agencynation.com.
The content of this podcast does not necessarily reflect the views of Trusted Choice or its affiliates. It's intended for general informational purposes only. Trusted Choice and its affiliates shall not be held responsible for and specifically disclaim any liability relating to this video. Trusted Choice does not guarantee the accuracy or completeness of any information contained herein. This video is not intended to be and should not be considered investment, financial, legal, or other professional advice. If such advice is required or desired, the services of an appropriate competent professional should be sought.